Hi, I'm Ray. Nice to meet you. This is my testimony. Grew up in a small town, and we lived in a lot of different places. Not very rich, just kind of mediocre through life. But I had some experiences growing up that people would call out of the ordinary. I would have nightmares, see things in the middle of the night, and we lived in one particular residence where woke up one night and it was like living in a nightmare. The things that I saw and I experienced. And when that was all over, I went down the stairs and my grandmother was sleeping on the couch. And I lay down next to the couch and I just felt this peace come over me being next to her. And asked her about it the next day, like, what's going on with this? What's happening? And she says, well, come to church with me. And that's what kind of started my road. A couple years later, I went to a Bible camp. And at that Bible camp, we were working on little signature posts. And one of them was, we put postcards on them and stuff. One of them said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And I began to think, is this something I really am? Is this something I really want to be? Is the Lord my shepherd? Am I following with him? And some of these memories of what had happened before came back to me, and I began to realize that, this is real. This is not this. There's a dark side and there's a light side to this whole thing. Not to scoof on the whole Star Wars thing, but Jesus is real, and He is our shepherd. If we let Him be, we could be like little lambs and sheep that just go off and find our places in briars and everything else and not be able to do what we do, or we could follow along. And so I, like the one, He found me. He brought me in. And that day at that Bible camp, um, I found hope. I found salvation. And it's been a journey since there. It's not been all perfect. There's been ups and downs. I've had my desert experiences where I've had to make choices that I was going to walk away from who I was to who I am. And so I've grown since then. I've learned a lot. And I can honestly say at this point, I want to get everything to Jesus and I want to follow him with everything I have. And I work for that on a daily basis as much as I can. And I trip, I fall, just like anybody else. But you know what? He's there to pick me up every time.